So you might have seen this clip yesterday on the subreddit. Some guy gets full boxed, guy opens on him, shoots him, opens on him again, shoots him, and then opens again and shoots him. Now that looks really hard, but I tried it on controller at 30 FPS, and I managed to do it, you know, after 10-15 minutes of practicing. It wasn't actually that difficult when you kind of break it down. Now, I play on PC. This is me, you know, building and fighting against someone. Way better on PC than controller. I have thousands of hours on mouse and keyboard compared to, you know, 50 or so on controller on my console. So I am way better on mouse and keyboard. This is me on my PlayStation, trying to fight people. I know how to build, kinda, but I don't know how to fight, so I'm not exactly the best. But that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. So here's me, you know, building. Like, I can edit, I can build, but when it comes to shooting and switching weapons, I'm not very good. Like here, I was like, oh, I can cone him. I put a cone, opened, and then I just get outplayed. So first thing on controller, right, is you want good keybinds, or like optimal ones, kinda. So these are my settings, you know, 2 times build and edit multiplier. These are my, you know, sense. I use linear, and here are my keybinds, right? I use Builder Pro or custom, and, you know, I have L3 to edit, R1 to select, which is really important because when you're editing with edit on release, you just click your left stick and then press R1. The reason I use R1 and not R2 is because the trigger for me, I feel like it takes way longer to press. And I find it easier to tap the shoulder button than, you know, squeeze the trigger or whatever. So, like, you can do this on PS4. Like, I've done it on PS4, like, just spamming stuff like this. Like, I'm just pressing L3, R1, L3, R1. Just, like, offsetting it slightly. Now, the reason that's kind of important is so you can do stuff like double edits and triple edits, like this. Right, I'm just going to break down how I did what that guy did on controller, right? So, you know, the guy was trying to edit the cone like this, did the one tile. So what he did was ran up to the box, put a floor, put these walls, looked straight down, got this one, put a wall here, jumped, edited through, put a floor, got a shotgun out. This one was already open. He jumped, open this, shot, put a wall, saw him running to the right, built this here, went down, saw him there, shot, put a wall, open this, put a cone, dropped, shot him. That's it. That's all he did. He's not doing anything fancy. He's not, you know, doing this stuff where he's like doing all these edits and flipping stuff. He's doing the bare minimum to make sure that he doesn't get shot by the other guy. So the reason it works is most people, when they ramp, they'll do a double edit, right? The reason they do that is because if you ramp someone and you don't, what can they do? They can put a cone, they can put a floor, and once they have that, they can get this wall, they can open it, they can put all these walls behind. Now you're fully boxed, which is kind of what happened to that guy. So ramp, he had a cone, and, you know, he wanted to edit this one tile, right? He wanted to do this, but unfortunately that's not really enough against most players, because they'll recognize that. They'll be like, oh, I can't cone him, let me floor him really quick. So he just puts a floor. You know, you don't have to be that far. You can be like here. Now to get the wall back here, all the way at the back, you have to be in front of this line. You'll notice that sometimes when you're holding your wall, if you're too close to it and it breaks, your wall is going to go here. And the reason that works, see how it's going back? It goes back exactly when I pass this white line here, right? That's just how the building grid is, which is why whenever you're holding a wall, you either want to be behind the white line here, so that it places, or you want to look down or straight up at a wall, or like a floor, I mean, if you're like super close to it. See how I'm placing it here? But if I look straight, it places there. Now the guy knew that, so all he really had to do was just, you know, stand kind of close to the outside of the box, put a wall, look left, look right, look down, that's it. He's got him fully boxed. Not really that complicated.